Ever wondered what that strange noise from your car means? It's more than just a random sound. Your car is trying to communicate with you, telling you something's not quite right. Unusual car noises are like a cry for help, and paying attention to them is vital. They can be early warning signs of potential problems, and timely identification and inspection can prevent more significant issues down the line. So, let's dive into understanding these car noises, shall we? The first type of noise we'll discuss are squeaks and squeals. This high-pitched chorus from your car often signals a cry for help from your drive belts. These belts, when worn out or loose, can make quite a racket. Similarly, issues with the serpentine belt or its tensioner can also lead to these squeaking or squealing noises. So what should you do when your car starts singing these high notes? First things first, open the hood. Take a good look at the condition of the belts. Are they frayed, cracked, or do they seem loose? These are the telltale signs of belt problems. Now lend your ear to your car. Try to listen and pinpoint the location of the noise. It can provide a clue as to which belt is causing the distress. With these initial inspection steps, you're well on your way to diagnosing and addressing the issue. Remember, a regular check on your belts can save you from major troubles down the road. Next up are rattles and knocking sounds. These noises can be unsettling and often signal issues that need immediate attention. One common culprit could be loose or damaged heat shields. These components protect your car from excessive heat, and when they're not secure, they can produce a distinctive rattle. Another source of rattling or knocking can be worn-out suspension components. Over time, these parts can wear down, causing unsettling noises and a less smooth ride. Last but not least, engine pinging due to poor fuel quality can also result in knocking sounds. This is typically a sign that your engine isn't running as efficiently as it should be. To investigate these noises, start by checking for loose or damaged heat shields. Visually inspect your suspension components for any signs of wear. And if you suspect engine pinging, try using a higher octane fuel to see if it eliminates the problem. Remember, it's always wise to inspect your car right away when you hear these sounds. Now, let's talk about clunks and thuds. These are noises that can be quite alarming when they emanate from your vehicle. The potential culprits behind these unsettling sounds could be worn-out suspension or steering components. Over time, these parts can wear down, causing your car to produce those clunking and thudding noises, especially when navigating over bumps or making turns. Loose exhaust system parts can also be responsible for such sounds. So, what should you do when you start hearing these clunks and thuds? Well, an initial inspection would involve performing a visual check of the suspension and steering components. Look for signs of wear and tear or any visible damage. Don't forget to check for loose or damaged parts in the exhaust system as well. Loose hangers or damaged mufflers can often create these noises. Remember, if you hear these noises, don't ignore them. It's time to give your car some attention. Lastly, we have grinding noises and whining or humming sounds. These can be a bit unnerving, but don't panic. Let's break them down. Grinding noises could be due to worn brake pads or rotors. If you're hearing this sound, it's a good idea to inspect these components for wear. Don't overlook the possibility of issues with the transmission or differential either. These problems can cause similar sounds and can be checked by looking at their fluid levels. Moving on to whining or humming sounds, these may indicate issues with the differential or wheel bearings. If you're handy with a jack, lift the car and check for play in the wheels. This could reveal a problem with the bearings. And let's not forget about potential transmission problems. These can also produce a whining sound. So, inspect the transmission fluid level and condition as well. Remember, these are initial inspections that you can perform. If these checks don't reveal the source of the noise, or if you're uncomfortable performing these tasks, it's best to consult a professional. They have the tools and expertise to diagnose and fix these issues. And there you have it. A simple guide to understanding and inspecting those strange car noises. You're now equipped with some basic knowledge to help keep your car running smoothly and safely. So what's the takeaway from this? From squeaks to grinds, cars have a language of their own. Paying attention to these unusual noises and conducting initial inspections can save you from future headaches. Remember to check the condition of the belts when you hear squeaks. Inspect suspension components for rattles. Look at steering components for clunks, and examine brake pads for grinding noises. Remember, when your car talks, you should listen. It might just save you from a hefty repair bill down the line.